Welcome back, everybody. Episode 60 in the books with a special guest, Avery Kidd. So welcome on, Avery.
Yep. Hey, guys. Nice to meet you.
We got Jordan here, my older brother. He's in the house. Let's go. All right.
Give him away.
He's currently unemployed, so he asked if he could be on.
Oh, buddy, I've been unemployed for years. For years.
I've been for your board, boy.
No end in sight. All right.
He's eternally employed.
I'm that like that parasitic employee that nobody can get rid of.
He's working like 8 extra hours a day.
They're like, this guy is actually retarded, but he works 147 hours of the week. We cannot get rid of
And he
him.
loves it.
And he takes $10 an hour.
He takes minimum wage. It's crazy. No benefits, and we don't pay him overtime.
Oh my gosh, he comes home and
Everything
sleeps in his
after
work
40
clothes.
hours, he actually does it for free.
He pays us.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm paid to go to work right now. It's crazy, dude.
Oh, man.
It's crazy.
So we'll have the GoFundMe link in the description here if you want to send him some cash.
That died
Jordan
a long
Sanity.
time ago.
Goal, $3 million.
No, I just need a couple bucks actually.
$250, $2.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get a gallon of milk, everybody.
The
Sheesh.
description of the GoFundMe just says, please help. That's it.
Please help. And just PLS. Please help.
I am once again asking for your financial support.
Oh, it's crazy that
boy.
Dad actually sent letters like that to people when he was at Woodland Acres.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Please help us.
Please help.
We need all the help we can
I have
get.
Send
8
support.
hungry children, please.
Oh, man.
Oh, shoot.
It's crazy.
Oh, that's good.
Sheesh.
That's
what
good
a hot
stuff there.
start. Man.
Speaking of having no money, I watched a guy this week try to steal from 7-Eleven right in front of my eyes. So
Let's be honest. That 7-Eleven, I would try to rob. That's Indian people, dude. Those people have risked everything
Yeah.
to establish that
Yeah,
place.
you're not wrong.
There's got to be a decent amount of cash in there.
Probably in the back
Something.
somewhere.
Well, here's the thing: is I walk in, and to be fair, it was a homeless dude. You can kind of tell, but I'm walking to the back. Right, I got $4 in my pocket. That's about it. I'm walking to the back to get an energy drink. He goes, "You got $2 for a hot dog?" I said, "Brother, hold on."
Brother,
need a
if I
hot
had
dog?
$2 for a hot dog, I'd buy a hot dog.
Yeah. I have 4 for this energy drink, and that is literally my life savings. So,
I had to actually
I
pull
cashed
out
out
of
the
my
savings
Roth
account,
IRA
yeah.
for this.
Buddy, I just
Early-
asked for $4
early
for an energy
deduction.
drink. So you think I'm going to give this
I'm
to you?
getting penalized for this.
you think I want this? No, I need it.
If you
It's
hurry,
literally.
if you hurry, that guy out there in the Nissan Sentra will give you $4. He just gave me 4, so you better start running.
Go check him out.
No, he was like, "You got $2 for a hot dog?" I was like, "I'm sorry, dude, I don't have any cash," which was true. I didn't lie, but I was like, "I don't have any cash, man." He just kept walking. He had like a Walmart bag in his hand. I grab my drink. I'm standing in line, and all of a sudden I see this Indian dude walk out from the back, and he's like, "Man, put those back." And they were standing by the ATM, and I was like, "Is this guy asking for cash? Like, what's going on?" I didn't hear him at the beginning. And then I heard the guy say "No, you gotta put those back." He's like, okay, I'll pay for them. So he gets in line, and they're like these like sunglasses I would have liked to have had in 6th grade, like neon yellow.
The pugs,
with
Yep.
the pugs or whatever.
basically,
They got like the pointy ends on the top.
basically.
Yeah.
Oh dang!
And I was
You
like,
got the
he's
cat.
like, okay, man. And he like walks up to the register. He asks the lady, he's like, "How much are these?" And she's like, $19.95. He's like, $20. Okay, he takes them, just goes and puts them back on the shelf, and then walks out of the store.
He said, just put it on his tab.
Yeah.
That guy,
Yeah.
the guy
This
getting
guy
the
back
energy
here?
drink, he said he'd pay for
Apple
it.
Pay. He's got Apple Pay. Put it on his. I know he's got Apple Pay.
So No, that was a good start to the week there. I said, buddy, I'm with you. Give me any tips you got, because this is going to be me next week. So,
Oh boy.
I'd appreciate
Joe's
it.
gonna be like, Joe's gonna take him like, I know $20.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not giving it back.
I'll put him back.
I remember. I'm sorry. Let me guess, $20.
Yeah.
Jonah's just standing behind him with the sunglasses when they tell him the 1995 is like Moses puts them back. Whoa.
That much? No, you should have just picked those up and bought them and just find out what's.
Hey, buddy, I'll take them back, so you can add them to me.
There you go.
Oh, those ones? Yeah, I really
stand
like
out.
those. Yeah. Gives them $20 cash.
And then just hands them to another homeless dude outside of the 7-Eleven.
Hey, bud.
That's what you give her begging.
You look like you're squinting a bit. Here, try these.
No, pretty
Oh,
close.
man.
Pretty close.
That's crazy, though. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was wild. He was
So he actually robbed the place, or what?
no, the guy from the back made him put him back. So I guess that guy was back there watching
Attempted.
the cameras, probably.
Mm.
And they were at the door, and then he's like, "I'll put him back." And then he put him back, and then he just walked out. I don't know where he went, but I was just.
This
waiting
reminds me of-
for my energy drink.
When I was, when I had the layover going to Hawaii, I was in Seattle, and I went to to the Starbucks thing, like the Reserve or whatever, big Starbucks.
Pike's Place,
Mind
whatever
you,
it's called,
dude, they don't have any normal coffee.
which is
Yeah, it's
It's
wild.
like the specialty stuff. It's got like bourbon,
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Welcome
something.
to the
I'm like,
liberal
dude,
left.
what is this crap?
Yeah, honestly.
What are we talking about?
Straight up. So they don't know
but anyway.
They don't have anything
They
normal.
don't have
What do you
anything.
mean?
They don't got anything straight, literally.
No, nothing. Not a thing. Not one thing straight.
Not
they
at
can't.
all.
They can't handle that. that really disturbs them. They bug out because of that. They'll start.
Yeah, so
screaming.
I asked for like a just a vanilla latte with oat milk. They're like, we don't have that.
Nah.
Like,
Buddy, that's way too simple. That is way too simple. Give us something
here's our
else.
They said-
menu. It's like
Yeah.
They said, "No
46
milk
word
here, buddy."
order. Yeah, sorry, we actually don't have milk.
Yeah.
or
We just
oats.
use vodka. That's it. Yeah.
Vodka.
Or coffee. We don't even have coffee. It's actually an alcoholic bar.
No coffee. all
Vodka
they have is
infused nitro brew.
all they have in the back is Everclear. They're just like, here, this.
Try it. I
That's
don't know.
all we got. It's coffee flavored, I guess. I don't know. That's,
Uh,
no, but anyway. So first thing that happens, the dude, a homeless dude, just walks in shirtless and is screaming.
Good. It's a good start.
And I'm like, that's odd. And the security guard just comes, takes him out. So I'm like, this is a good start. So I decided to walk in Seattle, which, horrible idea. It rains every single second of the day.
yeah.
And so I walked to this corner store to ask.
Plus, you
like,
have your
where the-
bags,
like,
too, huh?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was going to see where this
decision.
cool.
Wise decision.
Because I was going to try this breakfast spot that was like hyped up on Yelp. They're like, yeah, it actually closed. So here's this diner, 4 miles away. If you can buy another Uber to this diner, it was odd. But anyway, the corner store. After I asked him that, this dude is like drinking out of like a lemonade can or like a glass bottle, and I was like, he's 40 feet from the register. There's no shot he paid for that. And they were like, dude, we just saw you last week. Get out.
He's just housing this thing.
Yeah, dude, he was just like, I was like, bro, what's happening? And the guy walks around the register and is like, we saw you last week. Get out of here. He goes up and he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought I paid for it or something like that. I was like, what?
Oh man, that's crazy.
That's an elite comeback after somebody. You're stealing that, dude. No, I swear I paid for it. I'm pretty sure I paid for it.
this, man.
Yeah, I left my receipt at home. My bad.
Threw the receipt away. Sorry.
Yeah,
That's me
it's
every
actually in
time I
there
go down
somewhere.
to the
He looks down.
every time I go down to the emergency department. That's me. They're like, get out. And I'm like, hey man, I was here last week, dude. I'm just checking on people.
Calm down, man.
Relax. Just relax.
The guy like
Yeah.
chugs the
So there's-
lemonade. They're like, dude, get out of here. He's like, what lemonade?
I don't
I'll
see
just
no
throws the
lemonade.
glass
No
on the
lemonade
ground.
here.
Yeah. Well, somebody broke a bottle over there.
There's some glass here. You guys should probably clean that up. I'm gonna sue you
Yeah.
guys.
To work, man. Pimp down. Remember that video, Jordan? Avery, have you seen that video? It's like
Yeah.
the black dude
Yeah.
in the store with the water on the ground. Pimp down, pimp
Pimp
with
down.
distress.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't he say something before? He's like about to get a check for this, and he like,
Yeah, he said,
Oh.
oh, I'm about to get a check for this.
It's called season the moment.
that's what I'm talking about right there. That's Mr. Get a Bag right there.
Jeez. That's unmatched. Unmatched.
Oh, man.
To just house a lemonade right in front of them is crazy.
Dude, yeah, and
That's crazy.
they just like looked around the corner and they were like, "Oh, we
like,
saw you
look
last
at
week." And they're like, "Okay,
Oh,
sorry.
man.
So actually, it's 2 miles down the road. You take a right on this street, and they just like went back into it like it was normal." I'm like, I do not want to live here. That's petrifying.
I hate this place.
Yeah, they were like, "Yeah, we see that every 2 hours. It's okay."
I'm never coming back. I'm never coming back, just so you
Yeah.
guys know. You just let everybody know. I'm never coming
Yeah.
back here.
Yeah.
They already
You won't
knew
see
you're
my
a
face right
tourist.
here.
You're a white guy with a beard and no piercings or anything. So
Yeah. You
like
really
already
were
knew you.
a sore thumb.
I figured the hair color would have gave it away. I'm sorry. That's
Oh, man.
a neutral hair color? Yeah, he's not from
this
here.
guy, get him out of here.
Who
He
is
was-
this guy?
He was not here last week.
They probably treated you worse than the guy that housed the
Yeah,
lemonade.
They're like, yeah, I'm
They're
gonna
like,
give you this.
Get out! Scram!
Go find a salon somewhere. Die.
We don't want your kind right here.
Yeah, yeah, something like that.
Oh man.
Oh man, good stuff.
Well,
Good
I
times.
didn't see anybody rob anything this week, but I did go get my hair cut.
Ooh,
Of,
With the
of
hair-
which I had. That is left. Yes, I'll finish that sentence for you. Every time that I go to the barber shop, I'm always like, man, they're gonna see my head and they're just gonna be like, why is this guy even getting a haircut?
just
What's he
bald,
doing?
bro?
The barber's like,
what-
listen, I'll pay you if you just
Look,
let me
man,
cut it off.
just get out of here. I'm the guy that they're like, dude, scram,
Yeah.
man. Like, there's
Literally,
nothing
we,
here
we
for
don't
us.
want your kind around here.
Yeah, your kind is not welcome around here. Did you see the sign? It's haircuts. You don't have hair.
It's not
So-
headcuts, buddy.
Yeah, so I walk in there every time, dude. And a couple weeks ago, or a couple months ago, probably at this point in time, was the first time that like a barber gave me a mirror, and I saw the back of my head, and I was like, oh, that's a development. That's new. I haven't seen this before. Didn't know I had skin back there. But anyway, so I go in there and I'm like, yeah, just I always have to show them a picture because especially with like how I'm traveling right now, it's always a new barber.
Yeah.
So I'm always walking in and being like, here's a picture. Like I just want a zero here, a high fade, and whatever you take off the top, whatever. And so this guy's like going through, like cutting my hair, cutting it down, and he grabs a hot towel and he like puts it on my face, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Like this is fairly normal. Now, granted, I know some of these barbers, like they get those massage balls out, and they'll massage like the head and your neck and your shoulders. That already to me is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm always like, why am I getting them? I just wanted a haircut. I don't need a massage while I'm here, especially from a man. I think I'm okay, man. You don't have to do this. This was even worse, dude, because I don't have any hair to cushion the vibrations anymore.
Oh, so it was just a skull.
Yeah, he's got this massage thing on my head, just rattling on my skull. I'm like, brother, what's that, brother? So it's like rattling on my head, and I'm like, dude, he's gotta realize that like it's rattling, and that's not normal for the other clients that he has. And he's like finally moving around, finally stops, and I was like, dude, I've got to stop this. Whatever. I'm never coming back here again. But this whole hair thing, it's got to stop. So I think once I'm done with my interviews It's
outta
going.
here?
It's all going. It's all out of here.
That's
Dude, 'cause
crazy.
Jordan's got a minor skull fracture from the barber
Yeah,
shop.
yeah. What are we talking about? I need a CT, dude. You just fractured my
know.
skull.
You have
What
to
are you
CT
talking
your
about,
scalp.
man? Jeez.
He's like, Jordan, hey, I'm
Just
right here.
rattling
You're like,
around.
listen, I'm looking 14 different directions right now. I don't know
I
where
was
you're
like,
at,
dude, I
buddy.
can't even see anything right now. He's like, look at
think
this.
I have-
I'm like, look at what?
Where?
All I see is black. I don't know.
Oh, dude, it was the worst. I left there. I was like, all right, see you guys later. Bye.
Like the door's
Out of
this
the-
way.
He's out of the barber shop.
And the weird, the other thing is like the reverse of it is I'm like, I gotta give these guys a big tip. Like
Oh,
he was
yeah.
trying to help me out.
Buddy thought he was
just
doing you a
gave me
service.
Dude just gave me a skull fracture, and I'm like, yeah, here's $20.
Yes. Here you go.
He was trying to excite hair growth.
Dude, he was doing. I don't know what he
vibrations.
was doing, but it didn't feel great. All right.
He's like, listen, I've seen it. They do this in Turkey. I'm getting it. You should
They
be
do it
fine.
all the time. They do it all the time.
All right, there's the bleeding. Should be good. All right, here we go.
Bleeding's a good sign.
Yes.
This is a good sign.
Yep.
And I was like, well,
Oh,
it's
your
never
eyes
been a
are-
good sign for me. So
Your eyes are bleeding.
Yeah.
That's a new
That's
development.
weird.
But I think it's
One-
good.
And you're not
Now that-
speaking. Are you okay?
this is curious. One eye is pointing that way. The other one's pointing that. That's
He's like, maybe if I just knock you on the head one more time.
Good. Yeah.
this. I have.
And we're good. See ya.
All right, buddy.
All right, we'll check you later.
Yeah.
Give us 5-star review.
Yeah.
5
if you don't
stars.
mind, we'd appreciate that. Oh,
And
shoot.
out of shame, I went right to my truck and I went 5 stars. This is a great haircut.
Best haircut I've ever got.
Best service I've ever received in my life. Okay.
Life-changing experience, literally.
Yeah.
Jordan
Literally.
Skull.
I'll never be the same. I will never be the same. So that was my highlight of the week.
Of ever, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any
well,
haircut ever.
I have had to eat stir fry every day of the week so that
I've heard
a close,
those stories.
a close second.
Oh shoot! Speaking of that, this may be a little bit raunchy, but we're just gonna go for it anyways.
That's good.
I beat in Topeka, so that's a good start already. Oh, you already know
Yep.
it's going south. My doctor told me to go get a neck massage for the tightness in my neck. I was like, all right, man, I don't know where to go, but I'll figure it out. So I went to a place called Massage Envy, which is a big chain.
Yeah, big chain.
Yeah, massage place. So obviously with those chain places, you get like either you're gonna get someone who has no idea what they're doing, maybe somebody who has an idea what they're doing. I walk in there and this, guy comes out. He's like, Jonah, and I'm like, yeah.
Well,
Jonah?
He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, it's me. He takes me back. I'm like, I just need a neck massage. So he's like, okay, well, just get undressed to how comfortable you feel, and then I'll come back in. So I just take my shirt off, basically.
Naked. He's like, please get naked right now.
no. Shorts and
That's
boxers,
not
too.
enough.
Was Bob Kraft in there?
So like he goes out, he closes the door. I just take my shirt off, then I lay on the thing, on the table. He knocks on the door. He's like, "Can I come in?" I'm like, "Yes, sir." And by this time, I'm already questioning like.
He
I
said,
think,
it's man.
I think
It's
that's a
ma'am,
guy.
actually.
I think it is. But
Actually, I'm
maybe
canceling
not.
this appointment.
But maybe not. And so he knocks on the door. I'm like, he's like, "You ready?" I'm like, "Yes, sir." He comes in, and it's already dark and kind of just weird. Like, if
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I want a guy massaging my neck, anyways.
Gotta
Oh,
set
yeah.
the mood.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so he's like working on my neck. I just have my eyes closed. I'm like, let's just fight through this. We'll get through
Get
it.
this over with.
There's no word. Here we go. Let's just get it over with. He's just working on my neck for medical reasons. That's it. And we're in the middle of the thing that it's got like the not low, I guess lo-fi music, whatever it is, going on. And he's like, there is just one thing. And I'm like, here we go.
Oh,
All
boy.
right.
Are you
He goes-
single by chance?
He goes, I do have to say, it isn't sir, it's ma'am. And I was like, yeah, well, yeah, I'm sorry.
we go.
I said, my excuse
You
was,
got it, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got it, sir, ma'am.
you got it. I think.
You just
This is when I lived with Christian and Sam. So I was like, yeah, listen, I just live with two guys, so I just respond to yes sir all the time.
Constantly.
So, I'll change
Listen,
it.
man, I'm a Type A personality, so I'm always thinking everyone's, dude. Man.
Come on, man. Get it
Come on,
together.
bro.
And I'm like, yeah, no worries. And they're like, no, it's fine. It's just, yada, yada, yada. And at that point, I was like, just get
You're
me
like,
out
well,
of
now it's not, so just grabs up his
Yeah.
clothes and leaves. Doesn't
And I'm
even
taking
pay,
this shirt
just
with
walks
me.
out. You'll never see this face again.
here. I'm leaving you a 1-star review. How about that?
What's crazy is that I have an exact story like that happened today.
Good.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
Jonah, finish yours, and
So-
I want to hear Jordan's. Let's
No,
go.
that's pretty much it. I was like, the rest of the massage was just awkward. I think my neck got more tight as I was leaving there because I was just like,
100%.
Probably stress.
100%. No, not probably. It was.
so
It
that
was
was
like
nice,
this all day? Sorry, what'd you say?
What's that?
So
No,
Stiff as a
but
board.
so the people I'm staying with on this rotation, the dad that's here has been cleaning out the garage, a bunch of scrap metal. So he's been throwing scrap metal, and I'm like, hey man, I can load that up and take it down to the scrapyard if you want me to. And he's like, oh yeah, that'd be great. So I load it up, take it down there. I swing around to the scale, and the person comes out and they're like, yeah, just let me weigh you real quick. And then like head over to that red dumpster over there. You can unload your stuff all over there. So I get my stuff unloaded. They walk over to me. They're like, oh yeah, by the way, that motor will actually cost more. And so they're like, just when you're done unloading everything, just take it inside, and we'll weigh it in there, and then we can go from there. So I unload everything, take the motor in there, and like lay it down. Same person comes walking in. They're like, you ever been here before? And I'm like, no sir. And you have to understand that like this person has bigger hands than I have, has a bigger face than I have, and is probably can deadlift more than I can deadlift. And she goes, it's not sir, it's ma'am. I'm actually a she. And I go, ah.
really,
All right.
are you sure?
Wow. I go, okay. And she goes, yeah, just go grab your ID for me since you've never been. And I was like, yes,
Yes.
So like,
You got it.
You know what? You grab your ID for me. How about that? Let me look.
What does it say on your ID, bud?
how about I check that out? Can I see that? You're asking for my ID. How about I see your ID?
A swap. What about an ID swap? How about that?
Jeez.
How does that sound?
But so I walk and get my ID. And I come back, like handed the ID, and of course, like the entire time she's like writing on the computer, whatever she's doing. I'm like looking at all of her features, and I'm like, "There's no way.
This is not adding up.
There's no way, dude." And so I just grabbed the ID from her, and she's like, "Yeah, just go in there. There's a little ATM. Just scan the thing, and you'll get your stuff." And I was like, Like, just get my stuff and get out of there. But I was like, "Oh man." That was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That was not fun.
Then Jordan got a massage from that.
Yeah,
said
from
lady.
that same
It's
person.
like, listen, I got
Hey,
a
my
tight neck.
neck. My neck.
I see those massive hands you have.
Those
You
big
might
old
put those
paws.
in my neck for a
You
second.
can
might
put
put
those
those-
paws back here.
Let me see
Loosen
how
me
those
up a little
phalanges
bit.
work. They move
Feeling
pretty
a little
well.
bit. See how I can't turn my head all the way this way? You could. I think it's just
Fix me
my
up real quick.
I think you just loosen this bad boy up. Yeah.
Be good to go, man.
You should have been like, it's tightened up again. Yeah, it does this
Oh,
every once in a
there it
while.
goes. There it goes.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, I'll see you guys later. Just walking.
Sir, your ID's back here.
Sir.
Where is it?
Yeah, you can keep it. You can keep
Actually-
that.
Plot twist, you'd be like, "Oh, sir, really?
Really?
I'm actually a
Well,
woman."
I'm actually a she. So,
Got you back.
Joke's on
Gotcha.
you.
And my neck is good. How about that?
Wendy. Okay, Wendy.
All right. All right.
Winston probably or something like that.
Well, I'm not saying that I always go with correlations, but Wendy, your voice is a few octaves lower than mine is. So.
She has
Let's
more
just say,
testosterone
Wendy,
than Jordan ever dreamed of.
You'd be singing baritone in the choir, if you know what I mean.
Oh man.
Singing bass.
Yeah, I was not comfortable. I was
Yeah,
like,
it's a weird situation. Now imagine
check-
them rubbing on your neck in a dark room.
Yeah. Well, she had me held
how was
hostage
that?
with my
Yeah.
ID.
In the massage room, they said, "Okay, just go ahead and flip over for me." I said, "I'm just gonna go ahead and walk out."
I'm gonna actually just leave.
I'm about to flip out and kick
I'm
you in the
actually
face.
feeling a lot better. I'm actually feeling a lot better now.
No, you did a
Like,
great
I'm
job,
good,
actually.
man.
They're like, yeah, we haven't even massaged you yet. Actually, yeah, I think just being here, the
energy.
music and the
Honestly,
The
just
aroma.
energy.
Yeah,
Dude,
my
this,
chakras were just aligned.
the feng shui you guys got here.
dude, the grounding
Killer.
here is incredible.
Second to
moly.
none.
He's like, my whole body feels better for some
Look at
reason.
that! I've never been able to move this elbow like that. Holy moly!
He like kicks his foot all the way up to his arm. He's like, "Yeah, look at that, dude.
Go
Never
see.
been able to do that before."
This place is magical.
Yeah, man. Gotta have so many clients here.
Listen, me leaving is not going to hurt you guys. I'm sure you got somebody waiting out there, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me to leave, right?
Them are waiting for you right out there.
Oh man, good
This
times.
podcast is canceled.
Yeah, we are.
we're cooked.
Demonetized. We're probably
About
canceled by
59
Rod
episodes
Shot.
in, and we're going to have to restart. We'll also get
We're like
copyright stricken or something.
later on,
next-
we're waiting on a sponsor. They're like, now episode 60. We did listen to that. We're like, yeah, forget it. Okay.
60 doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah.
I haven't. I don't
I
think
think
we
we actually
had
deleted
60.
that one. I think we skipped that one. For some
I
reason.
think we scraped that one from the planet.
60? I didn't even know that was a number. Never heard
Never
of it.
heard of
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
Couldn't count that high.
Listen, my elementary school's Arkansas. Okay, we got to about 9, and that was it.
We gotta. Yeah.
So
Yeah, we just
Well-
scrape 60, and we go back to 1, volume 1, 2, volume 1, 3,
That's
volume
right.
1.
That's right. We just start over. Start over.
Oh man, good time. You know what was really uncomfortable this week? Not necessarily for me. It was kind of like the secondhand embarrassment, if you know what I mean.
Ooh, that's the worst kind of embarrassment.
Yes.
though.
Yes. So I go to Chick-fil-A, right? Heaven on earth, if you know what I mean. And I order, and I'm
But wait, hold on. Breakfast or actual food?
actual food. Their breakfast is elite.
Breakfast is elite. Yeah,
Yes,
unbeatable.
absolutely.
Not even matched by anybody.
What, Avery? What's your breakfast order?
Depends on what time of year it is. If it's
No, it
the
doesn't.
summer,
It
egg
sure
white
doesn't
grill.
depend on
Yes,
the
it
year at
does.
all.
Are you only getting?
It does.
Are you only getting one thing or what?
No, and then I'm getting. They have like the egg with the tater tots. It's like a
Chicken
scramble.
hash brown scramble burrito, dude.
Yeah, the
But not the
burritos.
burrito though. It's in the bowl.
Oh, try
Oh,
the
he gets
burrito next
bowl.
time.
Yeah, he did. Dude's
I
gonna
will.
knock
Yeah.
you into another dimension.
Those things.
Gonna knock my socks off.
You
Yeah.
never heard of her.
A burrito with an egg
haven't.
white grill. That'll knock you out completely.
Woo-wee.
Yeah.
So, buckle up for this one.
Yeah.
I do every time an egg white grill, chicken hash brown scramble burrito, hash browns, a 10 count chicken minis, and I get the 10 count because gotta split it. The dog's gotta have her chicken minis on
Sure.
Saturdays. All right.
Absolutely.
So
course.
she gets her 5 chicken minis. I get my 3,000 calories in,
Let's
and
go.
then I don't do anything the rest of the day and watch
you go.
football. And
Hit
it's
the
awesome.
clicker.
Yeah, watch football.
That's it.
Yep, that one's boring. Thank you.
Yeah.
Next.
You guys have no idea how huge my thumb is right now.
Yeah.
It's not Wendy size.
Feeling
Dude,
great.
no, it's dwarfed compared to Wendy, but whatever. I'm not mad about it.
Oh man. But no, I was there around lunch, a little bit after lunchtime. So it's a slower part of the day. Not many people in there, which is rare for Chick-fil-A. think it was like I had just dropped my buddy off at the airport, so maybe I think I took him at like 3 o'clock. So I'm sitting there doing schoolwork on my computer. I had just eaten my meal. This place is empty. I'm sitting in one of the booths, and this lady and her daughter is like 1.5, 2 years old maybe, and I have my AirPods in, and I can hear this lady talking to her daughter, who can barely understand anything, and I can hear.
Well, that's because she's stupid. She's like one.
Yeah, she's not real smart yet.
She's retarded.
But I can hear her through my headphones, like talking to this girl while she's at the register. They come and sit at the table right next to me, and I'm like, oh boy, here we go. And dude, the whole time she's talking to this girl like having a full-on conversation, so loud that first of all, this will explain it all. The little girl's name is Elowen. So let that sink in for a second.
Was her dad's name Alex Duvall? Was this girl an elf?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Years, baby.
Was she walking on top of the snow?
She come in riding a horse, maybe.
Could she see miles and miles away?
Did she have a quiver on her back? Maybe.
That's right.
Full of arrows. But
Potentially.
no, this mom kept saying, Elowen, she would like walk, Elowen, you need to, and I'm like, okay, here we go. I thought that was bad enough. She's asking her, this is, I wrote this down because this is exactly what she said to her daughter. Your manners have been so good today. You should be so proud of yourself. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The daughter said,
like,
this was the daughter's reaction. That was about it right there.
Perfect. Knocked her out. Just.
So I said, well, this is off to a good start. This is great. So she's doing that the whole time. And then it gets, hold on, we get even better here. She goes, she points at something. I'm trying not to look at her. She goes, "Que calor? Elowen, que calor?" I said, lady, what?
She doesn't understand English. Stop talking to her in Spanish,
I
man.
said, she can barely understand.
I don't even
language.
understand Spanish.
And she goes,
I'm 25.
she goes, Amarillo, very good, very good.
She didn't say it back, so stop telling her good. She didn't say it back.
Oh, man. I said, you know what, Elowen, you should be so proud of yourself right now. You're doing a great job.
Because I'm about to eject you out of this establishment.
Oh, dude, it was like that the whole time. I mean, I was there for, I think I was there for probably an hour and a half, just doing school, and they were there for a good 45 minutes. Of it. I couldn't even. I was trying to watch.
She's gonna be in her Spanish 1 class in high school. Like,
hold on.
I have no clue what you're saying.
Not what my mom taught me. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
My mom said this way different, okay?
K color? Is that the answer? I asked for your name, buddy.
Que color. Yeah, so.
Yes. Amarillo, baby. No. Okay. But then, so then they're walking out. First of all, I'm like, can you just, like, listen, I understand you want Chick-fil-A, but you don't have to speak at that decibel. But they're leaving. This lady sets her tray of trash just on the Chick-fil-A register counter. As if Chick-fil-A doesn't make it easy enough with the automatic trash cans. You just literally wave it there, throw it in, and throw it up there. She sets it on the counter, and she goes, all right, Elowen, wave to the people. Say thank you to the workers. And then they just walk out, and it's just this mound of trash.
And the mom's just waving like this.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
You guys suck.
God bless.
Yeah. Elowen, let's get out of here. This place sucks.
These people are the worst.
And now we're gonna pray the rosary in Spanish.
Yeah.
Que calor. Que calor.
Ente Jesus. Amen. Good job.
Atta girl. Atta girl.
Oh man. So if my kid
And
ever grows
Elowen
up
looks
to
at
like
her and
that,
goes, I'm actually a boy. So.
Yeah, literally.
Or however you say that in Spanish.
Nino, maybe? That's me. All right?
El Nino. El Nino.
That's the only one I know. So that was a good time.
I can't.
That is very
Dude,
interesting.
With kids, I just thank the Lord I'm not going into pediatrics
Yeah,
because I would just. I cannot.
Jordan does not rock with kids.
Cannot handle the kids, dude. I can't do it. And the parents are the worst. They're the worst. They're the
Yeah,
worst
no.
part of it. Their kids are already in there, and they're bad. And then the parents are like, "You are the problem,
Yeah.
and we need to get rid of you. We need to separate you from your child."
Extermination.
If I was a pediatrician, my goal would be like every child needs to have no parents. So
Yes. Let's raise them up.
I'm your parent now. I'm your parent now.
Jordan has 4,500 kids
Yeah.
by next year.
And guess what? You're all gonna have the same experience I did. So
Yeah.
walk down to your camper and go to sleep.
Good luck. See ya.
El
See you in the morning.
El Calor. See you guys later. Buenas noches.
The family, like, the
no,
family.
no madre.
Yeah.
No madre. Nope, not here.
The family, like, walks into his pediatrics office. He's like, kid can stay, you two? You gotta go.
Yeah, on the
it's
front
just
door.
me and him.
On the
Take
front
a hike.
door, it just says parents with like the cross outside. No, you guys aren't allowed.
Yeah.
Stay out there.
Yep.
Stay out
Whoop.
there.
He's come too far. Turn around.
Whoa.
Parent,
Oh.
parentless kid crossing.
There's no parking spots in the parking lot. It's just free for all.
And then I just always fake out the kids by acting like I'm gonna run over them with a bus.
Oh, gotcha.
Whoa.
That fixed your problems.
Is school really that hard?
Yeah.
Are you sure
Yeah.
you want to try that again?
Yeah, yeah. You handled this trauma, so you should be okay now. Oh yeah, no,
Good
can't do
times.
it. Can't do the kids. They
Gotta
they
love the
gotta go.
kiddos.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Avery, let's. What do you say we give your geography a run?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
sure, let's do it, man.
This is, if I might say, the roughest segment that I listen to every week. This
Dang, bro's a hater, dude.
It's like from the beginning, George's like, Avery, it's China, please.
brother, all
Avery's
we
like,
gotta do is start out with continents, man, and work down. Avery's like,
Azerbaijan.
Madagascar. You're like,
No.
dude.
I have my guess. I do it every single time, and I'll do it right here.
Oh my goodness.
All right,
go.
so we got two this week. Two new
Good.
country listeners.
This is gonna be at least 33 minutes.
That's
At
the
least.
episode.
Bar none.
Okay, everybody, we're gonna finish with this segment.
Yeah. All right, buddy, go for it. You said you got one.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
Every time. Every time.
Somebody please help us. Somebody get somebody from Trinidad,
Oh,
Trinidad and
man.
Tobago. Tell them to tap in.
Tell
So
them
we
that.
could get
I think-
rid of this.
Actually, I think that the guy that lives with Dan Evans right now is from Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, I'll tell them to tap in. Holy
I
smokes.
should. I,
Better
I
listen
think.
to the
His,
podcast, and I'll be right. There you go.
I think he calls himself Frankie.
Good. Good. Welcome
We
back.
should get him.
As he should.
We should get him locked in.
We should get him on the pod. I think
Yeah.
we should do that.
Well, I don't know.
Really should.
I don't know about that. But,
Does old Dano listen to this? Do you know?
he tries every once in a while. I haven't talked to him. I haven't talked to him
I can
in
only
like two
stomach
months.
3 seconds of the podcast.
Yeah.
So-
The whole podcast
all I
is
can
him
do.
hitting the skip button the whole time.
15 seconds. 15. I just hit 15.
Is
Well,
there not
he'll
a 35-second skipper?
He's on three times speed.
Good.
Perfect,
all right.
thank
So I
you.
Got that done.
It
and
was
over
pretty
with.
good.
Oh,
He'll
man.
enjoy the
I heard you
first,
say
the
the
first few
once.
segments, so maybe he'll enjoy this episode.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not that, unfortunately.
It's not the TNT.
Not
No.
TNT.
Legendary.
Any more guesses?
Is it Europe? European?
Here we
Um,
go. Hey, we got the
Neither
continent
of
down.
them are European, actually.
All right.
Asia.
Yes, one of them is Asia. One of them is a
Oh,
different
boy.
continent.
We're gonna go Vietnam.
Vietnam. Vietnam. I don't even know if they have electricity out there.
Okay, fine. The Philippines. Is that better?
I think that's technically part of Oceania. I don't even know if that's a part of Asia.
Well, there we go. Oceania then.
So definitely, all right, definitely not that one.
Hold on, let me cross that one off my list here.
I'm gonna go Laos.
Laos.
No.
Dang, bro, I'm
Funny,
cooked. I have.
this guy said Asia and then was like, I'm not going to pick the top 3 countries from Asia.
He said Asia. What do I think first?
What are
Vietnam.
the smallest countries out there?
I'm just guessing
What are the most technologically
stragglers.
inept countries out there?
Vietnam.
So I'd bet.
Philippines.
We're gonna. We already have China, right?
Yes.
We're gonna go
that.
Japan.
Japan.
Nope.
Well, I better not say that.
Bro, I'm cooked, bro.
Wait, hold on. Update this week. Speaking of Japan, remember Ko?
Oh, Ko.
Ko, our good buddy Ko from Washburn. I sent him a message. He hasn't texted me back, but a memory popped up that he sent me on Snapchat a while back, and I was like, I need to see how this guy's doing.
Hopefully,
hopefully
hopefully it wasn't a member. Never mind.
Never mind.
Forget it.
Oh man, I was going to mention something about the 1940s. And, you know.
He said, uh-oh. That was back before their world changed, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
That might
we
not
should,
be good.
we should reserve that one.
Yeah,
Well, we
let's
didn't
just say we
reserve
did
two
look that one
That's
up.
for sure. They were not reserved.
Let's just say they weren't exactly friends with Robert Oppenheimer at that time.
Yeah, I would say probably not. Or if they were, not for long.
Yeah, not anymore.
Man.
No, not
We're gonna go
Japan.
South Korea.
Korea.
No.
It's a good guess.
Bro,
though.
what? Are we talking
Okay,
about like?
Well, there's a lot of countries in Asia.
Okay,
maybe-
fine. I got it. It's North Korea, bro. Duh. What are we talking about?
It is
What are we
Kim
talking-
Jong Un.
Yeah,
it is Kim
Jong-un is
Jong Un.
listening. He's laughing
And
right
he doesn't
now,
poop.
actually.
He's the only one that's allowed to use the internet.
No, it's not him, unfortunately. Maybe the biggest country in Asia? Maybe.
There you go. There you go.
Could be.
India.
There you go. All right.
Boom. They heard the 7-Eleven slander.
Oh, there we go. There we go. 7-Eleven country.
Subtle foreshadowing.
Maybe
so
it was the guy at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Maybe it was. Yeah, he's like,
I know that guy.
that's
from
not
somewhere.
bad.
Oh man.
I should go pitch it to him this week.
You should.
Yeah. I
You
talked
should.
about you on my pod if you want to listen.
We're gonna go
You were
Kazakhstan.
mentioned.
No, the other
No,
one is
you-
not. The other one is not
Brother,
Asia.
you already guessed the Asia country.
Oh, I thought it said both were.
No,
My
no,
bad.
one more.
My bad. I missed
No,
that
no.
part.
Nope. A different continent. Not Europe, not Asia.
South America.
There you go. Hey, we're
Oh,
on
boy.
fire. We got 2 in a
boy.
row.
Uh-oh.
Can we go 3 in a row?
back.
Very nice.
He's on fire.
He's heating up.
He's heating up. Let me think here. We're gonna go Colombia.
Nope. I thought you were going to do it. I thought you were going to go 3 for 3 there.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
He bricked one. That would be wild because
That'd be bonkus.
yeah.
Bonkus, bruv.
Cuz bro.
Bonkus,
Brazil.
Nope.
Argentina.
There you go. Somebody played the song.
Uruguay.
Already guessed it.
Chile.
Already guessed it.
Paraguay.
Oh no.
man, no.
And just in the
Argentina.
crisp time of 15 minutes. Not bad.
That's not too
proud of
bad.
myself.
Not too
New
bad. Just
record.
quick work.
That's right. India and Argentina.
First try.
I don't know where they're coming from, but we appreciate them. As always.
You love to see it. You
Uh-huh.
love to
Maybe it's
see
like
it.
Messi's dad or something.
Okay,
Maybe it's messy,
well,
actually.
it's not. So
Hey, That's not nice.
Who brought this guy?
Maybe he has a thing for American podcasts. Man, calm down.
He has a thing for American soccer. So
True.
maybe you guys are next.
I sure hope so. we're the Messian podcast, if you know what I mean.
Well, that okay.
What, washed or what?
Going down the tubes.
Yeah, we're the Pele of podcasts, if you know what I mean.
Well,
Wow.
I think he's dead. so.
And that's exactly right. So we are
dead.
We're headed not to a great spot.
Oh no,
Oh shoot.
man.
I have plenty of Green Bay stuff, but we can always save it for next episode if you want.
Hit the Green Bay stuff, dude.
Hit it.
Take that long? Yeah.
Great game, first of all.
Mhm.
I don't know if either of you guys watched.
I caught a little bit of it. I caught, here and there.
I was first of all sad that Nico Collins wasn't playing. That was a bummer.
Big rips.
I was excited to see that. He's on my fantasy team, so it would have been even better. Poor guy pulled his hamstring, so had to sit out like a loser. Just a little
Wiener
hamstring.
time.
Yeah.
Just play.
Yeah. Come on.
Just shut up and play.
Yeah.
Just shut up and catch the ball. Okay?
Just shut up and catch it.
Please.
Shut up and dribble, bud. Come on.
No, the stadium was cool. I mean, obviously Lambeau's a historic venue, so it was my first impressions. It's
Wait, where were you guys sitting?
we sat like on the right near, like between the 20 and the end zone, like in the corner, basically. Kind of as the stadium starts to turn, the bowl starts to turn, basically. So it was a really good view of one end zone, and then not a bad view of the other end zone. We were probably, I don't know how many rows up, the 50 rows up, maybe.
Okay.
So they weren't
bad.
bad seats at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was packed. Obviously, I think the crowd size was 78,000.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
All right.
And it holds like lower 80s, I think. So it was packed. It was obviously a good game. Went down to the wire, which is all you can really hope for. But the stadium is cool because I figured it would be, obviously it's an old venue, so I thought it was going to be like old, but the outside looked like really new, actually, and like the venue and everything. And then they have a cool area where there's like a big pro shop, obviously a fan shop that you can get into when it's not on Sundays, so you can even enter without having to go into the stadium. There's a Hall of Fame area that we walked through, so we got to see all the memorabilia of Bart Starr, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Jordy Nelson, all those guys. That was all in there. So that area was really cool. And then I was hoping we were going to be able to do the stadium tour that they do, where you can go onto the field, the locker rooms and everything. But apparently it gets sold out really fast at the beginning of the season. You got to get on top of it. So there was like tours going on while we were there, but we couldn't get in. But that was really cool. And then they have a place called Titletown right across the road that's like a whole tailgating thing. Like they have a full 100-yard I don't know what just happened. It's a full 100-yard turf field with restaurants.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, everything like that. They had a restaurant over there that has like Top Golf bays in it, like the swing simulators that you can play. And it was packed on Saturday and Sunday, so that was cool. I will be honest, the game was good, but the fans were a little bit underwhelming, like not as loud as I was expecting them to be. I felt like my expectations were high already, just coming from Arrowhead. Not just coming from Arrowhead, but being at Arrowhead. Like, at Arrowhead, obviously me and Avery went to that game. Like, we stood the entire time. We were yelling the entire time. It was a non-conference game. Was that game a noon or a 3:25 game?
3:25, I think, because we got back late as flip.
Yeah, that's right. Bro, I just saw the video of the drunk guy talking to us after the game. You
Dude.
remember that? Legend.
Yes, that was unreal.
That guy was great. But no, we really we stood like 50% of the time, maybe. And when we did stand, there was like these girls behind us, which I'll get to as well. They were behind us, and they were like when we'd stand, be like, "Do we really have to stand right now? Like, can't we just sit down?" I wanted to turn around and be like,
At
I
a
wanna-
football game.
yeah,
You
go
do
home.
not belong here.
Do you realize
You're
you're on
mine.
Lambeau Field? Oh man. So that was kind of a bummer. I thought we were going to stand and yell a lot more. That they really only stood when the PA guy was like, "It's third down," and then it said "get loud" on the board, and then people would stand up and
They're
cheer.
like, like that.
It's like the media guys when they're in their media day for college football, and they go to yell, and he's like, "Ah." I'd turn around, the guy's like, "Oh." Oh, that's pretty good.
Don't catch Josiah at one of these games.
he's about to be blaring.
Oh,
Go through a whole vocal warm up for the game. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather,
Red,
yellow.
yellow.
Yeah, sit down, he's like, "Ooh." Like, what's going on?
Sorry, just getting ready for the game. Don't want to stretch the vocal cords.
My!
He like brings the keyboard, he's doing the whole vocal warm up on the keyboard.
And he's like,
Me, me, me,
it's
me,
third
me,
down.
me,
He's like,
me.
I've been waiting for this moment.
Oh, no. Bro's catching strays. He can't even defend himself.
The PA guy's like,
He's a home
that's enough for Green Bay Packers. Third down. Yeah.
I do the rip at the end, too.
The PA announcer comes on and is like, whoever's doing that, please stop.
There's no car lights on, but whoever's seating in Section G, row 42, seat A,
Shut up.
shut your mouth.
Shut your pie hole. Oh, man.
He's like, section 300, row 34, seat 14. No, you did not win anything. Please be quiet.
Please leave.
Actually, you won your way out of the stadium. Congratulations. You're getting banished.
Oh, no.
You've won a free ticket to the parking lot. Congratulations.
Back to your car. Oh,
Josiah on his way out conducting a whole air. Doe, a deer, a female deer. Oh, no.
Poor
Oh,
Josiah,
poor guy.
man.
Poor guy.
He's a
This wasn't
legend,
just-
bro.
Totally caught one out of left field. Didn't deserve that.
Yeah, this segment was like, hey, this is a good podcast so far. And then Jordan says Josiah. And then the next 5 minutes is just a roast.
Bro's just screaming in silence right now. Just screaming.
That's how he's screaming. What is happening to me?
Oh, man.
Oh, man, I'm crying.
Oh, sheesh.
Just when you thought it was over.
Dang.
Good times. So how's Green Bay? Oh, man. No, it was
shoot.
good. I also found a love of, aside from football, not a love, but we played darts. And it was like one of those things where you play it again and then you just kind of become obsessed for the next 2 days or whatever it was.
And then you completely
And,
forget about it for like
Yeah,
9
and I
months.
haven't thought about it since.
The rest of your
but-
life.
Yeah. But we played cricket, and it was a good time. And then obviously the weather was great. I've been missing that weather down here as it's
Yeah.
114.
It was a good weekend in the Midwest. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was nice weather.
Yeah. Avery, has it got better there? Is it cooling down?
Yeah, I mean, it's Kansas, so it's kind of up and down. But
Sure.
finally got some rain recently, so that's nice.
We
better not that I'm a farmer.
rain or else we're about to go broke.
We need
Man,
some rain,
these-
or these
these soybeans are about to
doing
go
well
dry.
right now. Every time they go through the header, the beans are just cracking. It's too dry here.
Yeah, they're like, gosh dang it, it's harvest, but we'll take the moisture.
Oh man, the yield's not going to be too good this year. We're going to have to shut down operations throughout the day. When the humidity gets higher at night, we need to get back out there.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's like
bring out the cans. We're not eating this year. We ain't got no
We
food on
ain't
the
eating
table.
this year. We ain't got no money.
But you're darn tootin' I'll be at the cafe at 7 a.m. every
Because
morning.
I got to get my milk and peach cobbler. God darn it! All right. I don't want to hear you complain about it. I just need to get some more coupons to take to the grocery store now.
I do get a senior discount. Right? That's what's keeping us alive here. That old senior discount I got last year. So we should be all right. But
Now listen, Darlene, I need you to go down to the homeless shelter and fight all of them off for all the canned goods they find down there.
They have
Darlene,
a
if you don't, that's
stockpile.
about to be us right there. We're about to be in the
Yeah.
homeless shelter. 24.
We're about to be homeless shelter with these new aerates on.
We're gonna have to build our own shelter out of these beans that are going to waste now. All right.
Listen, these beans are so hard I could use it as a two before. All right.
They just shatter as soon as I breathe on them. Just dust.
It's nothing, Darlene. Can you believe that?
Man.
We're about to
You
have
see
dust
this dust?
soup all year long.
We're gonna be mixing dust and water, all right? If you don't go down there to that homeless shelter and get us
Going
some
down to
beans, all right?
Go down to our great Grammys time in the Dust Bowl. About to have the same outcome.
Darlene, you ever mix the Dust Bowl to Great Depression? Because that's what we're about to have, right?
That's what we're hitting right now. You see that dust billowing out the back there of that combine? This ain't good for nobody.
Listen, that combine
by
right there
golly,
ain't got no gas in it. It's just running off of dust, if you know what I
But
mean.
it's just running on dust right now.
Dust and a little bit of hope and all that
We done
mud
run-
left on there.
Man, we got to
According
clean.
to the
we gotta
Farmer's
clean.
Almanac. According to the Farmer's Almanac, I've been in this Great Depression for about 58 years. And it ain't stopping soon.
Man, I got to get out this combine, clean this header off every 2 minutes. I'm going to be out here for 47 days just picking off this field.
Darlene, why don't you go ahead and stand up? You can come help me clean this off. Oh,
Listen there, Darlene. While we're running down this row, I'm gonna have you sit on the header. You just blow all the dust off. All right.
listen, take a deep breath and give it all you
Darn
got,
it,
Darlene.
Darlene, I told you to blow it.
I told you. He like starts taking his belt off. I told you to blow that.
Boy, you better get blowing.
Gosh.
Darlene's just covered in dust. You can't even see her anymore. Gosh darn it. You got all the dust on you. Can't even keep
on,
yourself
man.
blown off.
Go clean
Now,
yourself
Tanner.
off. Why you look so
Yeah,
dirty all the time?
You can't keep that dust off you. How you expect to keep the dust off the header? Come on now.
Darlene, that's not what they mean by natural beauty, all right?
Come on now.
Come on.
Go take a shower before I get home.
Matter of fact, stand under this garden hose. I'm about to watch the combine.
I'll wash you off. I'll wash you off.
I'll wash you off.
Man,
The Great
What
Dust
a-
Bowl.
the great dust
Yeah, it
bowl.
was.
It's
Ain't nothing
hit
like
us
it.
this year. Hit us this year.
Ooh, my stomach hurts.
Man.
Been laughing too much. Yep. What do you say we get into a little draft?
A little draft
Let's do
action. Oh yeah.
Let's see. Do you remember who won the last draft, Avery?
Oh,
was
you did.
Chips.
It was like 6
No.
to 4.
It was things that immediately gross you out.
Right. They were like
6
6
to
to 4
4.
votes. I don't know how we got 10 votes. Come on, people, wake up.
Yeah, wake up. Come on.
Just click
Well,
one of them.
I can't vote because I don't have Spotify. So,
No, you can vote on our Instagram now.
well, I don't think it was up on your Instagram. That one,
Maybe it wasn't. Is that the one we got up late?
maybe. I don't know.
Maybe it was. I don't know.
We gotta.
I
What's
just,
more?
I just got here. I don't know.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Yeah.
We got to find a more permanent way instead of just 24 hours. I don't know where else we could put it, but find something. All right, this draft is going to be. Nothing sounds more boring than whatever
Okay.
you want to say. So let's do
Sounds
the
good.
order. Let's just do it how I have it written down here. So I'll go first, Jordan, then Avery. Then we'll obviously snake back around. And we'll do 4 picks.
Sounds good.
All right.
Got
Yeah.
it?
So
All right.
nothing sounds more boring than doing paperwork. I have never sat down to fill out paperwork and been like, this will be a good time. I'm going to have a good time doing this.
Yeah.
Especially paperwork that is like feels unnecessary and you just have to sit there and pages and pages.
And do it
When
anyways.
I was going into my rotations, we had to do like 300 pages of initials on stuff, and you're just like it was like 6 hours of sitting there going through paperwork. And then because not only like do you have to do the paperwork, you have to upload the paperwork. And so then it's the whole thing of uploading paper. So yeah, paperwork for me is just mind numbing.
You start getting to the point where it's like, is that letter look right?
Yeah,
Is that how
is
that's
that-
supposed to be written?
are my initials JM? Is that what?
Are we sure?
I
Is
thought
that
it was.
right?
I don't know anymore.
That's
Forget it. I'm
fine.
done.
That's fine.
You just start putting X.
X.
You're like,
Why are the last 46 pages blank? I forgot my initials, man. I don't
It's
know what to
fine.
tell you.
This is actually your fault. So
Yeah. How about you chop it down a third maybe next time?
yeah,
Help me
nothing's.
out.
Paperwork's crazy. I hate it.
I don't blame you. Especially in the doctor's office too, so
Ooh.
repetitive. Yeah.
Man,
Screw that.
no taxes stuff. Ooh, I end up getting angry. You gotta look out. I'll knock you out for no reason. No reason.
Like they're in
Totally
the doctor's office, they're like,
unprovoked.
Jordan, you're like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Sorry, we just wanted to tell you you won $30,000 on the lottery.
I don't even
Bam,
care.
right in the
I don't even. Yeah. Wow. I can hit hard like this, but I can hit way harder like this. Oh, boom!
Oh man.
Oh man.
Good times. All right.
Paperwork's
Paperwork
crazy.
number 1.
Paperwork's crazy.
Paperwork goes number 1. Nothing sounds more boring. Wow, more boring than when somebody says, this just drives me nuts. When somebody says, oh, there's nothing like a rainy day and a good book.
Ugh. Gag me.
Yeah, it sounds like I would rather be doing anything else in the world.
Yeah, literally. I'll go stand in the rain.
I will go read this book in the rain. How about that? That sounds
Yeah.
better than sitting in here.
I'll go read the rain.
Yeah.
I'll go count the raindrops
Rain
before I
meter.
start reading the book.
Yeah, yeah. I'll start trying to catch raindrops.
Just running around in the cup.
Yeah.
I've accumulated 16 raindrops.
That's giving me about 3 centimeters of water here.
Darlene, step over here. I'm gonna wash you off now.
Gosh darn it, Darlene!
Come on, Darlene. Yeah. Take the belt off.
Go fetch me a beer or something.
Darlene,
Make
do
yourself-
something to get me something.
Make
Get me a beer.
yourself useful. Go get me something to drink.
Gosh, dog, Darlene. Oh man. Yeah, this is what made me come up with this idea. Is I saw someone post on their Instagram story and it was a rainy, cloudy day, and they said nothing like a rainy day in a good book.
Yeah, it's
No
tough.
thanks.
And I
No
said, first of all, I
thanks.
don't love reading in general, let alone
No.
on a stormy day. There's nothing nothing sounds exciting about that.
No.
There's got to be
No.
like some underwater basket weaving on or something. Something like that.
There's something. There's something.
ESPN Ocho's showing.
Even worst comes to worst, I can flip the WNBA on.
Yeah.
I can put that on.
Are we
Listen,
sure
if
though?
I have to, I'll watch them. I'll watch the New York Liberty win if I have to.
I never even heard of them, but I'll watch them.
Oh, man. Okay,
That helped the revenue
nothing's-
go up a little bit.
Sorry about that, man.
Anyway, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Nothing sounds more boring than NASCAR.
Oh,
Talk about a
my-
snoozer.
Papa's about to come out to
Yeah.
heavens and give you.
Papa's-
He's going to take his
Papa's
belt
about-
off.
He's about to come out the ground, and that Montgomery, Alabama, come put you 6 feet under.
He about to beat Papa.
Boy, you
He's
ain't
about to-
never seen a faster left turn in the world.
You ever seen Dale Earnhardt take a left? Come on now.
That's a work of art. That should be a statue.
Man, I tell you what. Boy, I tell you what. I ain't never seen something so beautiful in my life.
Oh
Brother, watching all 450,000 laps, it's so invigorating.
I'll tell you what's even
Bro,
better.
what's
Going to it. Yep.
what's crazy though is that this guy would be watching NASCAR, and he would snooze out, and,
Yeah,
and
'cause
we'd
it's
be like, all
that
right,
boring.
finally. I was like, finally, we can flip this to some football. As soon as you grab that remote, whoa, what you doing with that remote? Bang that back up. What you doing with that, boy?
I was
Come on,
watching
man.
that.
I'm gonna blister your backside. You give me that. Give me that. Go on now. Go on.
You do like the walk of shame over there. Give him the remote.
Yeah, you're like, here you
By
go,
the time
Papa.
you get back to your CDs. All right.
And you're about to be in the same boat in about 10
every
seconds as you watch.
Just a bowl of grits and molasses sitting on his stomach. Dude's zonked.
It's literally nature's melatonin.
Yeah, dude was cranked off of that stuff.
man.
As soon as you touch that remote, though,
He's up.
dude was
Wide awake.
Wide awake.
Oh, man. That's a good pick. I like that pick.
Yeah, it's a good one.
So I get to
What
go
you
back to
got?
back.
Yep, number 2.
Yeah. Yep.
Number 2, I'm going to go folding laundry. I don't think anybody likes folding laundry.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. I hate when I'm like, oh, the dryer's done. I'm gonna just put this in the hamper and live out of this for a week, and I'll do that. I'll do it. But then when I start folding it, I get into like, all right, we're fine. We get it done and get it put
Those
away.
ass completion part of it.
And at least like getting it put away is you're like, all right, something's in order in my life. even if it's my laundry.
All right, I
we got
did
in
something
order.
today. How about
All right.
that?
Check that. Don't need to do anything else.
Productive. We're good to go.
Now time for football.
I'm gonna go sit on my couch and watch some football.
Oh, man. I will say that's the only reason I like folding laundry is because I stack it with something I do enjoy, like
Yes.
watching something.
Yes. Watch something while
Yeah.
you do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I can't imagine being
I'm
in
thinking by itself.
1950 and just
No,
folding the laundry, nothing else going on.
Yeah. I mean, there's at least 50 weeks out of the year that I live out of a hamper. Maybe 2 of those weeks I actually fold that laundry.
2 of those weeks it happens to match up where the laundry needs folded and
Yeah.
there's a game on at the same time.
Yeah, and I somehow am not working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
yeah, folding laundry is crazy. That's crazy business.
Especially
That's-
the whole process of laundry sucks too. Just the
Yeah.
time consuming waiting for it. Then you got to go
Yeah.
move it 4 feet just for it to dry.
yeah.
No, I get that. All right, Avery's got NASCAR and folding laundry. I probably should have been looking at my list. I haven't been the whole time. Let's see. Nothing sounds more boring than going to a graduation. Either
Okay.
a high school graduation, especially a college graduation.
Those are too dang long, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it can depend on who's in it though. Like if you got
Fair.
somebody who,
Let me
like
specify
somebody who's really close.
a general graduation like high school where
Yeah,
you worked as hard as everybody else did, or not as hard as
Yeah.
everybody else did.
yeah,
You got nothing going on. Like, I can understand, obviously, like a master's graduation or something like that where you extended your school, but just a high school graduation, no thanks,
That's
dude.
valid.
Thank God I was
Speaking of
homeschooled.
which, Avery, if I don't see you in New Mexico on May 9th, I'm going to find you and I'm going to do bad things to you.
Okay, buddy, I'll be there. Consider me there. I'm actually there right now.
I'm already there.
I got the VIP backstage pass.
He's up on this, he hands you your diploma. Where
Yeah.
does this guy come from?
I have a wig on and a full white beard. I'm like, do I look familiar to you?
Good work.
He like comes behind the guy's
Undercover
like,
boss.
I legally have to do this, or else I will die, and the blood will be on your hands. Let me do it. Let me hand it off.
Strong work. Strong work. Yeah,
right.
graduations are crazy though. Yeah, especially if you don't know anybody and you're going for like somebody you're connected to. Like if you go with a significant other to somebody that oh man, yeah, that's bad news. Bad news.
Think about it. Like, remember back in the day when we didn't have phones or anything, and we would just show up to a graduation. It's like,
Oof,
I'm about to raw dog the next 3 hours. Here we go.
Well, that was me until I was about 23 years old. So.
I got my first phone. I'm 25.
I got my first phone here. That's a BlackBerry. You see that?
I got like, me a Motorola Razor is what I got.
There we go. How you like them apples?
Watch this right here. Oh, you like that?
Yeah, how you like them apples? I was so late to getting a cell phone that I got a BlackBerry as my first phone, and I was like, oh, this is sick. And everybody's like, a BlackBerry, dude? Like that was
really
like 10 years ago, dude.
It's 2024. You have a BlackBerry.
We didn't even think those were compatible. Oh, it's not. I don't know who I talked to on it. I talked to myself, really.
Don't mind me. I'm playing Snake on here.
Dude, we used to play Snake on your
Yeah,
BlackBerry.
100%. 100%.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Shoot.
No, it was bad. It was bad. All right, so my second one here. Nothing sounds more boring than picking weeds.
Oh, that's a good one.
All right, so
That's a really good one.
I've got good history with this. All right, because not only did for my mother I have to pick weeds for the front, if you want to call it a flower bed, and then gardens from God knows where. The worst was when I was working, and I'm gonna name drop them because I was so angry about this.
I already know.
I was working for Jeff Knopf in Gypsum, Kansas. Everybody, go light him up. All right. So I'm working for this guy, and they're a big farm operation in Kansas. They do a lot of alfalfa, a lot of beans, a lot of wheat, a lot of corn, a lot of milo. They had like over 10,000 acres that they farm, and so there was this one day that we didn't have a lot going on for whatever reason. Either stuff wasn't ready to come off the fields, there wasn't a lot of orders for hay to go like load trucks up, and so me and my buddy Zach that was working there too were like just kind of doinking around the farm and just tinkering around with stuff. And Jeff comes walking in and he's like, hey, I need to talk to you guys. And we're like, okay. So like we walk and he's like, can I talk to you guys outside? Mind you, we're in a shop alone with each other. Why we need to step outside to talk about this, I don't know.
It's really windy out there. Why are we going out
I'd
there?
actually prefer to stay in here, man, if that's all right with you. So we're like, yeah, sure, whatever, dude. And we step outside and he's like, look, I know today's a little bit of a slow day, but you guys have to do something more than just tinkering around in there. I don't know, like pick a weed. Go pick a weed. And you're like, I'm looking at him like, this guy's joking, right? Like he's got to be kidding. There's no way he actually expects us. And I'm not kidding you. Whether I did give him that face of like, there's no way you're asking me to do that, or what it was, the next day, this guy sent me out to a bean field and was like, just walk up and down and pick every weed that you find out there. And so, of course, me, 19-year-old me, I walk out there and I'm like, oh, get my tan on while I'm out here. So I take off my shirt and walk up and down this bean field all day, picking weeds out of this bean field. Mind you, this is an operation where they have like $11 million worth of equipment on their property. And I'm like, don't we have like a fertilizer that we can just dust all these weeds with? So like, I'm picking it, dude. Next day, my shoulders were just straight blisters, like just torched. I got absolutely obliterated out there. But picking weeds, dude, nothing. That's all. That and my first were like neck and neck for like, this will just make me go insane. This will just make me go insane.
That is a good pick.
That's like that was like pulling up to the Maori's house and I'm like, dude, Peyton, what's up, bro? Let's go do something. He's like, Mom said we gotta go pick weeds.
We gotta
I'm
go pick weeds,
brother.
dude.
What? I'm here on summer vacation. What do you mean? And we're just here for a week. He's like, yeah, 5 of those days we gotta go pick the weeds.
You look at him, you're like, actually, I was just stopping by, so
whatever.
I'm
See you, bro.
gonna head down to the Fosters and see what they're doing. You get to the Fosters, you're like, Michael, what's up, brother? He's like, Mom said we gotta go pick weeds, dude. You're like,
I'm headed to the Hawkins. Actually,
there's no winning. You go down to the Hawkins. Papa's like, go out there and pick some weeds, boy.
boy. Go dust the tractor, boy.
There was no escaping picking weeds in our family from any of them.
And dude, what's actually funny about that is I was just the lady I cleaned her pool for here. That's a snowbird. I was just there at her house today, and I was blowing all the dead leaves out of the beds. And I was thinking to myself, one day when I have my own house, I'm gonna find a way to just do like a concrete underlayment, which wouldn't work, but a concrete underlayment. That way, there's no weeds that could ever. So I don't have to sit here and pull weeds. Either that, or I'm gonna get somebody money to come do it because I'm not doing it.
That's you, big dog. You're the one.
Yeah, yeah.
That's your job
You're
now.
the one there paying money.
So, that's good.
Weeds.
That's good.
Picking weeds is bad news. Bad news.
All right, you got pick 3.
Yep. So pick number 3, and I don't know. Maybe it goes along with what you've already said with the rain and reading books in general. So maybe I'll have to skip to another one. But mine was reading a book that you've been assigned.
Okay. Fair.
So in school, when you're assigned a book over the summer, dude, if I gotta sit and read this thing, that's not happening.
Especially on summer break.
Yeah.
Especially
Miss Levine, if you don't think that I'm about to spark note this thing, you're crazy. I don't care.
Lady.
I don't care what kind of book this is. I am spark noting this. And if I get a 78 on the exam, guess what? Don't care.
I actually spark noted this, and I learned the whole book in 42 seconds. So
yeah, so there's that.
Take
I know
that.
just as much as you do, and you've read it 73 times. So do with that information what you will.
What you will. Speaking
talk
of
about
that,
Google.
Since we moved schools, since I've gone to 14 different schools, that means 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. No, sorry, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. I went to 3 different schools. Each school I went to, we read To Kill a Mockingbird. So the last 2 times I just didn't read it. Did perfectly fine. My classmates were like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Bro, I've already watched the movie, read the book.
I pretty much wrote this book. So
I am Atticus Finch, actually, so I'm good to go. No worries."
So does that one count as my number 3, or I need to pick another one?
Avery, what do you think? Up to you.
Yeah, I count it. That's
All
all
right,
right.
count it.
All right. Assigned book reading.
Because then you got to write a report on those things too. Yeah.
No thanks.
Just obliterate me.
Remember
I'm good.
the summer reading programs? Imagine participating in that.
I'd literally rather spend time with they them all summer long than do that.
Wendy.
Wendy, where you at?
Wendy,
my neck's acting up again. I need
no,
some help.
brother.
Oh, hey, Jordan. Nice to see you again.
Put her there.
My hand just disappears when I shake her hand.
Yeah.
Oh man! All right, pick number 3 for me. This should I don't know if it'll resonate with Avery as much, but at least I know it'll resonate with us too. Waiting around after church while your parents are talking.
Yeah.
Especially when you were younger and didn't have any technology or all the old churches we went to, and it was 75 and up, and then us 8 kids.
Well, and not only that, like even when we went to these larger churches that maybe did have kids that you could doink around with after, like their families leave.
Yeah,
they leave. They end up leaving.
They're trying to go to lunch.
I'm not kidding you, dude. Every Sunday we closed those doors. Yeah. We were the last people, and you're just like laying in a pew waiting for them to come get you.
The picture I thought of was Freeman Heights. In those big like chairs that sat out in the foyer. Those big old throne chairs. Just sitting there waiting.
Just unreal.
And maybe you were lucky enough to sneak down to Dad's office and get on the computer, but that's
Yeah.
if someone didn't beat you there.
Yep. Yep.
So,
I.e. Josiah.
Yeah, my family is Satanist, so
Okay.
not
Fair.
playing.
I respect that.
good.
They probably became Satanists because of that.
Yeah.
That's great.
They started waiting around after church. They said, all right, well,
Yeah,
can't
I'm out."
do this, so we got to figure something else out.
Avery's family was
We
probably the
gotta
family
do-
that was like, we got to get to lunch. Kids, we're out of here. And we're there for another hour and a half. I haven't
Yes.
eaten in 9 hours.
We literally just stayed from morning service to evening
pretty
service.
close.
We were just there.
Yeah.
We would get back home, and he's like, all right, well, in an hour, we got to go. So
Hop back in.
you're like,
Do I
why
have
are we throwing
It's a business meeting tonight. Do I really have to be there?
Didn't we just throw the van in neutral to get there to save gas? Like, why did we even come home?
That's crazy. What are we walking back or what? What's going on?
He's like, girls, hop in, boys. You're in the back. Start pushing.
Good luck.
Here we go.
Good luck, brothers. Hope you brought your
See you
running
there.
shoes.
Oh
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy.
Oh, gosh. All right, Avery. Pick 3, buddy.
This is my number 3. Number 3. Nothing sounds more boring than commercials apart from the old Super Bowl commercials.
Fair.
Commercials just suck now.
Yeah, but they're bad now. They are bad.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
Especially the freaking Burger King one, bro.
Whopper.
That freaking Burger King one, bro.
brother's about to just swanton bomb his TV.
Dude, I want to give my TV sweet kid music like freaking Shawn Michaels out here. I'm about to kick you right in the face. I'm about to freaking power bomb you off a ladder, brother.
Oh,
I'd be like, Jeff Hardy out here.
yeah, yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, no,
yeah. Commercials are bad. They're bad.
And not
Yeah.
only are they bad, they play. It's like they go back to back. It's like, didn't
About
I just?
100%.
I just
Yeah,
watched
I just
this
saw
commercial.
This, dude.
What-
I just saw this.
Where
Those
is it
freaking
coming from?
Flex Seal commercials, bro.
Dude.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I
Like
saw
those
this
Flex
boat
Seal
in
ones.
half.
Yeah.
Oh,
I put together this human being who was severed at the hips with Flex Seal.
And I'm Phil Swift. And that's a lot of damage.
Phil Swift had like 700 business ventures. And finally, the
Yeah.
Flex Seal stuck.
Dude was deep. Dude was deep.
And not only did Flex Seal stick, he made 70 different things with Flex Seal.
Oh,
We got
yeah.
Flex
Dude,
tape,
Flex tape.
paint,
Yeah.
whatever
We got
you
it
want.
all.
Yeah,
We got
Flex
it all.
food, something like that.
Yeah. No problem.
Oh man,
That's unreal.
that's a good pick.
That's a good one. Yeah.
All right, Avery, pick number 4. Well, first you got
Number
NASCAR
4.
folding laundry commercials apart from Super Bowl commercials.
I have something in mind, but I feel like we'll get canceled if I say that because we had just
it's
talked
fine.
about it.
We're already canceled.
in this
We're
draft.
already canceled.
Okay, fine. It's women's basketball, bro. What are we talking
Yeah.
about?
Oh, dude.
What are we talking
Women's
about,
women's
bro?
basketball? Yeah.
Let's
Never
just
heard
be
of
honest
it.
here.
Didn't even know it existed.
Dude, in high school, you're sitting waiting for the varsity game. You're like this.
The only reason that you're there is for one girl that you've been flirting with for like the last 3.5 years. You're like, tonight I'm gonna.
Listen,
I'm
if she makes
watching.
this 3-point shot, I'm talking to her.
I'm
after
doing
the
it.
game.
I'm doing it, dude.
And you see, just like that, with the
From
step.
the hip.
Oh man. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
I had to
Avery,
do it.
so,
I'm sorry,
Avery, you're telling me you didn't watch the WNBA playoffs this last week?
brother. I didn't watch a dribble of the basketball.
I didn't watch the playoffs. I didn't watch a dribble of the basketball all year.
No,
Not
no.
one.
Trust me. If I'm looking through YouTube TV and I see women's basketball, I'm like, I think there's a rerun of The
Definitely
Office
not.
on or something.
Definitely not. I'm watching
the-
the cook.
Oh, the 1947 CBA finals or whatever it was back then.
This will be great. I have no idea what happened here.
I'm watching 16 white milkmen
Milkman, yeah.
run across the court.
Yep.
With a football, basically.
I'm watching
Yeah.
Curly and Mo out here try to shoot a
They just got
long
off their
two-pointer.
9 to
A
5.
46
A long
two-pointer.
two-pointer.
It's cooked. It's the
48
it's the
two-pointer.
roof of the barn. They just climbed up to the peach basket and got the ball out. So
Oh, they got it out. Was that James Naismith?
He's like this. Basketball.
good. Oh man, that's a good one.
Shoot, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
And yet we still don't have Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game. Unreal.
Bro.
It's there. It's there.
He's the goat, brother.
Brother's unbeatable. He was the
He's
cheat
the goat
code,
at
dude.
something. But we won't
He
talk
was
about
the
this on
cheat
that
code.
podcast.
Hey, whoa, hey.
we won't talk about that on the podcast. Him and Genghis Khan are like
Hey,
one
whoa,
A and one B.
whoa.
Hold up.
Hey. How about those 100 points, though?
Yeah. Oh man, that's funny.
All right, here we go. My pick number 4. I'm not super confident with this draft, but that's all right. We're just gonna run it anyways. Was my pick 4? Nothing sounds more boring than going to a park without any sports equipment. There's a basketball hoop there. You don't got a basketball. There's a big field there. No wiffle ball, no football. You're stuck to the playground equipment. You know, like when you couldn't drive or anything, and your mom takes you to the park after
Is
school.
it you by yourself or with people?
With people, but like what I'm thinking is like, remember how we would get out of school and mom's like, listen, we got to stay here in town because your brother's got basketball practice. We got to wait for an hour, and you go to the park.
Look, man,
It's
we've
like-
already put the van in neutral 6 times this week, and it's Tuesday. All right? We can't do it again.
We got to hit the park. But going to the park to waste time. That's a better
Yeah.
way to put it. Going to the park to waste
Yeah.
time.
Especially if you're, yeah. That can be a tough one.
I
Yeah,
mean, and
that's
I
tough.
just drive past the park now, and I'm like, oh gosh, you know, I got PTSD, boys.
Starts shaking.
Not again. Mom, I don't want to go to the park.
I don't want to go.
3 years old.
Like, wait, I'm
Just driving, just in the car with Lexi.
Yeah.
No, I don't
you.
want to go.
No. She's like, what are you talking about? No,
Don't make me
I
go
said
out
no.
there.
I won't do it. I'm not going back there.
It's like,
Okay.
Okay.
All
We're
right.
just going to the grocery store. No, I said no.
I said no.
Won't you
I
listen to
will-
me,
Jonah starts-
woman?
Jonah starts getting his belt off. I said no.
Don't make me turn this car around. I will.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Oh,
You
shoot.
can do some games if you have enough people. But
True, but just like in doing it when we would do it every day, it's like I've seen this park 900 times in the last year.
yeah,
I'm tired of it.
Yeah, hanging out with the squirrels.
Yeah, literally. So
Oh yeah. All right.
All
My
right.
fourth one
Last
is
pick.
nothing sounds more boring than sitting in a meeting that doesn't pertain to you.
dude, that was on my list for honorable mentions.
Yeah.
That's a elite pick.
It's unreal. If I have to sit here, especially for like an hour, and just listen to you drone on about things that have no impact on my life whatsoever, and I have to be here for what? For who? For why? All right, I'm gonna burn this place to the ground as soon as I leave.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do.
They're gonna have
I'm gonna make sure
a
this
firefighters
never-
meeting here in about
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Also
All
gonna
the local
heavily
fire departments.
gonna heavily pertain to me. Okay. Yeah, that's a tough one. Yeah, no, it's nothing will make me want to fall asleep faster than sitting in a meeting and
fair.
listen to them talk about nothing.
the sucky part is it's one of the, like, obviously, especially if you're new there, one of the most important, like, look good. Okay, I need to be at
Yeah.
this meeting, and
Yeah.
now I'm fighting to stay awake.
I'm fighting demons, dude. Fighting demons. Every second.
Oh man,
Every
that's a
second.
good one.
Man.
Yeah.
All right, let me run back over these. So Jordan had number 1 paperwork, 2 picking weeds, 3 assigned book reading, especially over the summer. It's a summer assigned book reading. 4 sitting in a meeting that doesn't pertain to you.
Doesn't pertain to me.
I
Get out of
had
here.
a rainy day in a book, high school graduation, waiting around after church while your parents talk, going to a park to waste time. Avery had NASCAR, folding laundry, commercials apart from the Super Bowl commercials, and women's basketball. So
Women's basketball might win you the whole thing.
might carry over, buddy.
Or it might lose me my whole life.
Oh, crazy.
Did-
and my
Did Kylie play basketball?
Yeah, she did.
Well, that's a bummer.
well,
you might
if
be
you want to
single
call
next
it,
to-
if you want to call it basketball, yeah.
They did dribble a basketball and tried to put it
there
in the hoop.
was a basketball there.
There was a basketball present. And it was not shot anywhere near the basket.
Nor was it dribbled in any intentional fashion.
Yeah. I think the ball went out of bounds. It's 47 times, and there was 326 jump balls.
126 fouls called.
Oh,
man.
man. Yeah, that's
Avery, what do you got
bad news.
for honorable mentions?
I
a
got
few.
4.
All right, go for it.
Oh, sorry, 3. Pardon me.
Hey, no worries, man.
I have reading the terms of service, which we don't
Yeah,
do that.
that's-
But if you
Yeah,
had to, bro.
Nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that.
But if you had to, it's definitely on there. That's boring as flip.
yeah.
Hence why nobody does it.
And why no one does it? Yep.
My second one was Nebraska.
Dude,
Oh,
I literally
well,
had that on mine. I swear.
All right.
I put,
Or Iowa. One
I
of
put
the two.
visiting Nebraska.
Take your
literally
pick.
visiting Nebraska. That's
No
wild,
corn.
dude.
Nice. Even more corn.
This is cool,
Wow.
man. Wow, ball of, wow, this
What's
is
your
pretty cool.
guys' fascination with corn out here? I see you got it's everywhere.
Yeah.
You got
That's
about
really all I see.
1, 2. Yeah, there's a lot.
Well, actually, fella, these here roads, these here interstates were made out of corn.
Well, listen here, Bubba. This field out here is made out of a different strain of corn than this corn over here is a completely different strain that we've been studying for 363 years. We still don't know the difference.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
instead of like
that you had
tires
that
on the side of the road, it's just shucks of corn on
Just
the side of the
corn.
road.
It's just corn.
Oh man, that's wild.
Yeah.
They had that on there.
And then my last one was when you're say, I'll give an example afterwards. When you're not busy before a big event you're looking forward to, like Christmas Eve or something, you're not busy, and you have to wait for Christmas the next day. You're just like,
Bro, time stops.
Just twiddling your
Yeah,
thumbs.
literally.
it's like 4 a.m. You're like, why do we hear rustling downstairs?
Avery's just sitting on the edge of his bed, just breathing.
He's like
Yeah.
checking. He's like, no. It was just 11 o'clock. Why is it 9 o'clock? What's going on? We're going backwards. How do we go backwards?
Yeah, then the morning comes, you're like, it's like 4:35 a.m. You're like, look out the window. I can't wake him up yet.
This seems reasonable
Check it
that I
again.
go and wake him up.
4:31.
Christmas!
Maybe I should just go check on them, see if they're
Make sure
doing
they're okay.
Hey, mom.
Excuse me. Dad?
Yeah, no,
My- yeah,
your
my-
mom, yeah, no, your mom's like this.
What's wrong?
You're like,
What's wrong?
Mom, I've been
who
up.
died?
I've been up for 27 hours. Is it time yet? Can we
Please.
go open some presents, please?
Your mom just looks at you. She's like, "Yeah, joke's on you. We don't have any presents.
What present?
This house is a present, buddy.
Yeah.
This house, listen, this life you're living, that's a gift."
Count it a blessing, everybody.
From the Lord.
Oh man.
Now go back to bed.
Scram, kid.
Scray, get out of
And if
here.
you don't, I'll put you back to bed myself.
I'm like,
Mom, please do. I really need some sleep.
Oh man.
There you go.
All right, boys.
All right,
Appreciate y'all
fellas.
being here.
You take care. Yep.
We'll see you next episode. Peace.
See you.